Shall we begin? Shall we begin? What up, YouTube? Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off those shoes and super violate that like button. I guess the saying of the intro today should be, another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Remember that song from back in the days? Another one bites the dust. We got another crew, another group, another set, another gang, another gang being locked up by the Cape Crusaders. And yours truly, Lisa Evers, is on the job. 5 o'clock in the morning, while the gangbangers is asleep, tired from being up all night committing crimes, even shooting up houses with kids in it, while they laying in the bed, all safe, tucked away in their blankets and their underwears, with their mamas laying in the next room. You got the Cape Crusaders throwing on their vests, loading up their guns, getting ready to kick in them doors, waving them 4-4s.
Making this right on 104.5. Copy. Are we in contact with Warren? Get out of the way!
We were embedded with the NYPD's Gun Violence Suppression Division and supporting units as they implemented Operation Deadliest Catch. It took them months of investigations and thousands of hours to get to this moment. Their goal? Take shooting suspects they say are the worst of the worst off the streets.
Their recklessness. The fact that they'll go out there, they'll shoot up a house, they'll shoot up a bus. They don't care who's around. We know bullets have no names, and they have no regard for human life.
The police are asking us to put on these bulletproof vests because many of the suspects that they're about to take down today are wanted for violent gun offenses.
And all you're going to hear is get down and lay down. Nobody move. Nobody get hurt. What you're going to see is them young boys, you know, in the video where you see them jumping out of cars and
reminding them of the incident in the surveillance video. 2 cars roll up to a house, park, and then they jump out shooting with an entire family asleep inside.
2 cars, 4 guns, riddle that house with bullets, with children sleeping inside. Think about that for a second, right? Those 4 guns come back to an additional 17 shootings.
At this
shooting in houses with babies in it. Don't give a damn who get hit as long as the drama's lit. When them police come kicking in the doors, well, it's a never-ending story. Let's put your hands up. While Shorty got his hands on the wall, his mother is in the bed in the next room in her underwears being thrown on the floor. And they ain't doing nothing about it. See, because when the police come knocking, whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the beast. When the police come knocking.
Now we're part of a stack of police vehicles heading onto the Grand Central Parkway to the first location. We have an exclusive look with the detectives as they are taking us into the neighborhoods in southeast Queens that they say were terrorized by these shooters. Officers go into this house and surround the yard to make sure the suspect does not escape. They put their lives on the line to give this community and the people living here the safety they deserve. The officers from the Gun Violence Suppression Division, along with officers and detectives from the Warrant Squad, just went into this house right here to try and bring out one of the suspects. We just got word that one of the main suspects has been taken into custody, so we're going to the 111th precinct right now. One by one, the suspects are brought in to be booked on serious felony charges, ranging from weapons possession to attempted murder. Mr. Tanis, police say that you gave young teenagers guns. Is that true?
All that rah-rah and that clock, boom, goes out the window. Then you see these little dudes getting locked up with the stupid face. But it's a never-ending story. It's a never-ending story. What do we got here? We got another group of young boys. Put your hands up. Put your fingers around your mouth. Turn around. Bend over. Cough. As you coughing, you got a CO who signed up for this job so he can look at you. You got COs that became COs because of the number one thing. You know how men go to the strip club to see their favorite stripper? Well, it's nothing like a gay CO watching a favorite gangbanger, whichever one you want to go. You could be the gay banger, the gate banger, or the gang banger. But when you get behind those criminal walls called the justice system, you're going to have a CO with his 3D glasses on that's going to watch you strip. Every day, you're going to moon that CO. You're going to bend over, and he is going to look at your butthole. And when he tell you to cough, it's like watching you tense up. He's telling you to cough. And I ask you when I say this, because I have to make this vividly clear to you young boys. One thing that should always keep you out of jail and make you never ever go to jail is the fact that the CO is going to be playing R. Kelly's song. Baby, tonight I want to see you naked. Take the what? And leave the what? Take the wall and leave your drawers. Bend over and cough. What more do I have to tell y'all? See, these rappers, these older rappers, I don't care which one you go to. The Locks, Jadakiss, he had a father in his life. And he was a father to his son. And Jadakiss, he sent his son to college. What part you rappers don't understand? D-Block ain't never been to D-Block, my nigga. And they ain't going. It's just music. You little young boys is taking this a little too serious. And the old head, you know how we watch Minister Society back in the days, and you see the old head that's running with the young boys that just want to see them put in work and get into trouble? Well, we got one here, 30-something years old, running around with young boys, and according to the news, allegedly, because it may be true or it may not be true, they saying this old head is supplying these young boys with the burners.
Tanis, police say that you gave young teenagers guns. Is that true? So this is where all the suspects are being taken in here, right?
Yeah, we're bringing all the suspects here subsequently to the investigation.
And then what about this case troubles you the most?
We have a 33-year-old individual that's essentially orchestrating these shootings. He's recruiting younger individuals, younger impressionable individuals at that. And what is he doing? Putting guns in their hands and telling them where to shoot and who to shoot.
But the truth of the matter is, these old heads ain't got no business running with them young boys. So y'all already know my slogan, lock them up. It is what it is. I hate to see Lisa Evers getting suited up 5 o'clock in the morning, locking up our children. But it's a dirty job. And somebody got to do it. Because if we got to decide whether we want to live in clean streets where we could walk without looking over our shoulders, because some of you little dudes waking up angry at the world. Lisa Evers, if I could give you some advice, or one request rather, when you're doing these raids, I would love for you to interview the mothers. Because I think in some cases, I want to hear what the mothers feel about what the government is charging and have to say about these little rotten bastards that they're raising. That's raising hell in our community. And it's sad because these young boys is like the coffee table in the living room. And you got the little kid that keep running wild in the living room. And you can see the little kid is about to hit his head on the same table that every last one of these OGs Then hit them. Everybody's bumping their head on the same table called the penitentiary. We ain't got to do better. Y'all keep getting locked up, and I'm going to keep making fools and expose on how y'all making fools out of yourself. Who's going to be the next runner-up? Who's going to be the next contestant to go see the gatekeeper, the CO that came to see you naked? Baby, tonight I want to see you naked. If there was one reason that I decided I don't never want to go back to jail again, it's because I do not want to be auditioning for a CO that signed up to see me naked. It is what it is, man. The choice is yours. You can walk that straight path to lead to paradise, or you can walk that path to lead to the hellfire called the penitentiary. The choice is yours. The ink is dried and the pen is lifted. Now it's time to see the judge. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. I'm out.